When I was small and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. Ah, I see. What are they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. We're really doing this then? So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful. Even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good. I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade. As you should know, they take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Here we go, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, thank you. I better not get spit on again. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle and so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Urupokacha, then that's what we'll do. Oh god, are we fading? I wanted to go grab a drink first. Oh, we're fading. We're fading hard. Oh yeah, we're fading real hard. Transitioning is what I meant, but...
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would
welcome back,
stand
Jace.
tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable.
Oh, look at that mountain!
It arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Ah, that's a cool mountain. I love that. Very, very reminiscent of Dragon Spire, guys, if you know what I'm saying. Gives me Dragon Spire vibes.
So this is Urkopacha.
Urkopacha.
I've never actually been here before.
Okay, hey.
The air is so crisp and clear.
I'll be back in just a moment. Papa? We'll take this over a bit. I arrived and escaped, so the surprise people will think we're the same person. When do you ever see the two of us in the same place? That would be wild. You make like two accounts, and then you just join the same community, and then you just like have two different personalities. I don't think Jason and I have ever argued about anything in any Discord server. I don't know though. These much are a delayed response. I lean over here and I'm like, yeah, that's right, and I don't think we've argued about anything ever. That's true. Weird, huh? Oh, here, I'm gonna donate 60 tier 3 subscriptions right now. He wrote those messages while he was walking his dog 8 hours ago. The fan is blowing the...
Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence.
Dragon's Fire.
It puts me in mind of Som Al.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wook Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places. But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Well
It is I, the third Endaline. Hello,
We're on our way to
Jason.
Watranpello.
White cat.
Truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urgopacha specialty, a spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep.
Is that
Goodbye,
rabbit Mexican?
and
It's
safe travels.
It's not a rabbit, it's a cat. But yes.
Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say.
This guy's a drunk. Well, unrelated to me being Mexican, though.
Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliolal. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
What? That's the second time you've said that, Chase. What do you mean by that?
Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
I love that color on this. I would love to actually make my character that color. I think this is a problem with the guy being like gray skinned. No, he is not black. He's gray, Jace. Well, you're not making your point any better, by the way. You're just making it worse. Oh wow, we are like in the mountains. And if he was black, I don't think it's a realistic complexion. I mean, realistic from what perspective? But he is that you're wrong about his complexion. Here, I'll Photoshop it right now. Let me find Aaronville. I'll Photoshop it right now. Ooh, this gave bonus XP. See, you're just wrong. I'm opening Photoshop. Hair, complexion, not even close to what you said it was. See, it's gray. He's gray, Jace. It's not even close. It's miles away. But sure. No matter where I click on the skin, it's basically there. So, sometimes it's slightly lighter, sometimes a little bit darker. I just opened Foundry by accident, I think. What do you mean lol? What? It is gray. What do you mean that's the... What do you don't think this is gray? I still want to cosplay this guy though. I don't think it would be a problem. I think that's distinctively gray enough that no one should be upset about it. But I would crossplay him just oh, sorry about that. I would crossplay him just to trigger the libs though, personally. What do you mean this is not... How can I say this is not gray? In what world is this not gray? You are drunk, sir. You're drunker than that cat we just met. The palace crowds were more supportive of her brothers, but Vuklamat's peaceful politics do have their quiet adherents, I see. I feel the change in altitude most keenly. While mayhap not to the same degree as the Sea of Clouds, the air is decidedly thin here. I'm switching sides. It's not grey. What do you guys mean? It's matte. This isn't matte black. You guys are insane. I could see more buildings down on the path Bulnok was taking. I wonder what's over that way. Yeah, we'll find out soon. Soon TM. This looks like a very big map. This looks very big. There's no racism in Norway. Is that due to colorblindness? For you? This is it. Vuchampello, home of the Pelu Pelu. Vukilamat should have arrived before us. There she is. That's not good. You come all this way for the right of succession now, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate then that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. And a nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people. Yes, finery for our finest lady. That's right, come third. Promise, well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady, I like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose I quick look wouldn't hurt. Her hat looks like the tip of a penis. You need help, Jace. Seriously, you need serious help. What did you just talk about? Erendville, when did you... What is wrong with this game? This looks nothing like the tip of a penis. You need help. You are demented. Ah, a Shetona from far-off Sal Tyrell? Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survived them with a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Okay, you are both sick. You are both sick. You both need help. Of course, my door is always open. You were saying something about not being easily charmed. I was just, as I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase. An unwitting customer like Vuklamat fell prey to this affable approach time and time again. Now talk to me or my questionably colored rabbit friend ever again. Why would it be questionably colored even? Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterested claim. If you grip enough violence, speed, and momentum, it ends up like that. Oh my god. Jesus. Jesus Christ. A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Erinville's word of caution to heart. I don't know what to say. Guys, listen. I'm just gonna continue living my life. Okay. I don't know what else to do right now. Remember how saying that's Dawntrail experience? You're ruining it. Maybe I shouldn't stream this after all. Really glad you chose to stream this. All these houses and buildings made to Pelu Pelu size and mine too, come to think of it. It seems the Pelu Pelu are also partial to coffee. And Vuklamat is lucky to have Erenville. Everyone, royalty especially, needs a friend unafraid to chide them when the need arises. I swear, I let her out of my sight for one moment. Not my finest moment, I'll admit, but now that we're here, let's do what we came to do, find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Kryl, Alice, and I will speak with the merchants. Vuklamat and you and Erenville may try approaching travelers and passerbys. Endaline, you pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third province. I like Vuklamat without the helmet on. Holy. Say, are you curious about our traditional garments? They are a source of pride for us. We are able to produce the distinctive hue and weave the fabric in this way through a special method, passed down through generations. Oh. I mean, I could fit inside one of these houses. I don't think Volconia could, or Sif. But me and Idaret could for sure. As you can see, only the finest leather from my saddles. Oh. Oh, sightseeing. I hate being in this area at night, dude. I wish you could just make it be daytime. I wish the time of day was dependent on the story. You look like you can handle yourself. If you're interested in joining the hunt, I reckon we might meet again. I got those badass. They sell mezcal directly from the distillery here. If you're a spirit drinker, I encourage you to give it a taste. Welcome, welcome, Urupacha. It's terribly cold, isn't it? Come sit down and have a cup. You'll warm right up. I'll warm something right up, alright. Let's speak to Leblu. Welcome, friend. You have a question for me, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. I deal in information. First and foremost, it is my business to know everything that happens here in Washington. My husband, meanwhile, is a traveling merchant, and when he returns from selling his wares in various settlements across Ural, he shares with me more knowledge of recent events. Between the two of us, there's little we don't know of what happens in Ural. This is Vunapelcho, meaning house of the Pelu Pelu in the common tongue. Most of the people you meet here are likely to be merchants, but you'll also find the occasional alpaca herder or mezcal brewer. Oh. Never mind, but let's go see. Oh no, the player count is dropping for Dawntrail. We haven't peaked yet. There's so many hombres around here to talk to. What happened to Saudu? Wait, who's Saudu? Fell off trash can wow gaps. Can you smell that rich aroma wafting in the air? It comes from this here coffee, a delicious brew made from the coffee beans produced at Kiblu's coffee grounds. Dragon Girl. The storms may have damaged a number of our caravans. They must be inspected before they can safely be used for travel. Is the leader of one of the two tribes? Oh! In Stormblood? I don't remember. The Dawn Servant Selector? Ah, I thought you were a new face in town, here for the right of succession. I take it? Me, I don't know much care who sits the throne so long as they keep Turl peaceful. People tend to not be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears are flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. Oh right, yes, you were asking about the Electro business. Being but freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot. Not much else. Our head ledger, Toby, could probably tell you more about it. I'm gonna get lit up. I don't remember what happened to most characters if they weren't like very, very prominent in the story for a long while. Because my memory just isn't made that way. my memory doesn't jive that way, unfortunately. I'm sure someone with a bit more knowledge could tell you though. I don't really know much about the Final Fantasy XIV lore either. I just like the characters and the world building. From like a very background perspective. I like the atmosphere, I guess, not the world building necessarily. Nestled in between the mountains, the dwellings of this village are not scaled down to accommodate the smaller size of the inhabitants. It is here that the peddlers, clan of the Pelu Pelu, manufacture their trading goods, such as coffee and mezcal, as well as maintaining a ranch for breeding and training alpacas. He likes cat girls? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I love cat girls. I would marry a cat girl right now. Do you wish to see how mezcal is made? As a distiller myself, it always brings me joy to see others take an interest in our craft. I just remember she was cranky and I'm into that crap. Cash is to come to your strolla or whatever. Well, everyone comes to your strolla. That's like the most normal thing anyone ever does. Have you been up the slope there? Take a look if you like. You see how the mezcal is made. Okay. That's how they make mezcal, huh? Agave Jaws lies north of here, but I must urge caution if you're headed in that direction. There have been countless sightings of monsters in the area of late. The alpaca keeper. I don't. Well, you probably did at some point. I'm pleased to report that my stall is open for business, though I do not accept a Pell or a Gill. Bi-colored gemstones are most welcome. I don't have to get shared face yet. Independent merchant. We can go out and buy some mezcal now to drink while you drink it in the game. Wait, is that a real thing? Have you had a chance to visit Mipu's mate garden? It's a little bit out of the way, but the mate field is well worth seeing. Yes, yup. Oh, okay. Is it good? This here is the family ranch where we raise alpacas. Their fluffy fleece, wiggly ears, and curious capriciousness are just the best, aren't they? Hello there, I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prize alpaca before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close, and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you. That stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Tobley, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes the mistakes without Tobley noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Tobley, huh? Oh my god, this chocobo is so cute. Jesus. I don't enjoy spirits. I haven't tried myself. Yeah, I mean. Have you spoken with Javli yonder? He loves alpacas dearly, but the feeling does not appear to be mutual. Not with this lot, at any rate. Well, I'm gonna finish match. Joshi P went on vacation to Mexico. Ska vi färda till Mexico? Färda på tur till Mexico. Alpacas are sensitive creatures. Many of the goods for caring for them come at a great cost, but that is a small price to pay for their happiness. Pröv och kom på rätt kör. Nu är det punkten finale. Oh look! It's Cigarette! Look everyone! They're trying to get away from us. I'm going for Peruvian vibe though. Well, 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 well. Well, 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 well. Well, 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 well. Well, he's doing it too. Look at him. Look at him go. Can you zoom out for Idra's from Idra's chicken ass? What? Mandible Mambo. Yeah, that's right. Can I do I have the, oh I do, most gentlemanly. What the fuck do you have a pet child, you sick? What do you mean pet? You mean this guy? That's not a pet child. That's a little doll. You're wondering how we direct our alpaca wagons without reins? Well, a trained alpaca can be commanded with tongue clicks and whistles. Two sharp clips means hold up, while blowing hard through pursed lips means off you go. You should try it. There he goes. There goes my hero. Do I need to call the police? How would you call this? Points? Electors, oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Soralja. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. In 1,000 columns, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? Please just answer my question. Oh my god, Sadik. Very well, you said you wanted to know about the Elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you you're not a supporter of Soralja or his policies. Bitch. I'm about to... Guys. I'm spying on Idaret right now. He has no idea. He doesn't know Pepola. What is everyone else up to? Are people still playing? No. I totally thought Idaret would have rolled a girl NGL. How do you know Idaret isn't a girl? You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanted ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobli is the man to talk about the contest. If only they shared where his head ledger of theirs is to be found. Because programs don't have genders. That's not even true. Really? Also, he's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. His Twitter bot also has via text and anime profile pics. Oh, nice. Very good combination. Ah, yeah. I mean, there's a pink one next to it, I assume. That is a lot of alpacas still. We know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. No. Not that I'm scared, of course. How many also get wishes have gone on sale? Oh, my email wasn't loaded in. Oh god, I'm about to have a good jillion emails. I got one. I just got one that says... where is it? It says Baldur's Gate 3 and 25 other titles are on sale. No, 26, sorry. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobli? Only 26? Yeah, apparently. Tobli, yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one is, though. You can't? This is part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobli often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could? Am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, you might let his identity slip. Ha, so it's a little game. Easy enough, all I have to do is offer Tobli a deal he can't ignore, no problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobli. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great, we can meet back here to share our impressions. Only bought Command & Conquer bundle so far. I got Baldur's Gate 3 and I got Deluxe Edition and I got Shadow of the Earth 3. I'm gonna say I forgot to say this on Discord. We're probably doing Shadow of the Earth 3 after Dawntrail. I need to finish my regular run first though, so we'll do a bunch of short games, like viewer suggested short games I think, for a little while until I'm done with my own Elden Ring playthrough, and then we're doing Shadow of the Earth 3. Look at these assholes with his giant ass mouth just ruining it for everyone else. But then I go close, and they disappear. He didn't disappear. Look, because he's standing too close. Well, obviously, I'm not Tobly. I mean, oops, I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobly is, or if an elector is even in our village at all. Good luck. Bought anything yet? I only bought the games I'm like planning to play really soon. So, shout out to our Trim Balls, get 3 are like the 2 big games coming up like right next. Ah, Wisdom across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. So far, they've done an excellent job in this and keeping the dialogue very succinct. Like, very nice and succinct. You think I might be Tobly? Ha, well, maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Am I Tobly? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the Third Promise and her entourage. Sharp instincts. Shall we commence the rite of succession then? Sustry. Infinite wealth for when I can be bothered to finish like a dragon. That's smart. I already own Yakuza 6 and Judgment and 7, I think. So, I think I own 7, or I should probably buy that. Like, yeah, I already own that. I bought that in December 2023, so. Seven, yeah, it's like a dragon now. I already have that, so I'm good for like the next like 6 months. I see we're both done with our interrogations. So who do you think it is? I have my suspicion, but let's hear your pick. I didn't even think about it. Diligent. Ah, the worker so intent on the Sable Shores. I might own that one too. Time to rip the mask off our mystery ranch, so to speak. We're good to the winter sales, yeah. We know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. An offer I gladly accept. It's Yakuza Like a Dragon, actually. It is Ryogu Gakatsu, actually. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly, head lecturer of a Wunapel show, and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of the Gulol chosen electors. Aha, in a place featuring the Tululia saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instincts, and I'll wager this won't be the last time. Maybe I'll buy some porn games. Nice. She found you fair and square, Tobly. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity if her bid ended here. Furry feet. Moist? No. How many for words I can eat pizza?
Deducing the Dawnservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Right. Not hard at all.
Blue Man Group.
Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobly, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobly. That's part of the test.
Oh, that was their time.
You're Tobly.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge. Per the Dawnservant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered a number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one. You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
Whoa! This guy's insane.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example!
I'm gonna spit on someone.
This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Yeah.
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said. Ah! The little monster spat on me! Ah, oh, that stinks. I can't.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I
No
mean
smile.
the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching. The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Hey, servant man, you're supposed to wait here.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Are you all right, Orclamat? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
I wish you could turn off all the players in general. I like the seeing players in the city, but I don't like seeing them there. It feels too crowded. Look, let me read the chat for a bit. This Robocop game kind of interests me. The Robocop game has got a lot of good reviews. People really like that thing. You might like it. It's apparently very, very good for what it is. Like, if you like Robocop, it's a very good Robocop game. Look, Sandalari, you found the Aztecs. Sandalari as in World of Warcraft. They do look like penises from the back even more so. Nice. With the chameleon guy with the funky eyes. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Hawk 2 becomes a meme the week or before Dawntrail is released with spitting alpacas. Just be called Square Enix Infernal's Crunch to make that work. It makes sense. I did say remain calm was key. The same rules don't apply to wild alpacas. So this is our sought-after elector. Sir Al-Jah put me in mind of Garlemald's old exalted son. The two, though, Xenos was undeniably more arrogant. Judging by the volume of Wook Lamat's scream, alpaca's expectoration must have a nasty odor indeed. I'm content to remain ignorant of the smell. I was impressed with how easily Sir Al-Jah found Tobli, but all sorts of frightened. I've done my duty and assigned the claimants their feet. The rest is up to them. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. But would you mind taking a sniff for me? Just to make sure the stench has ruined my sense of smell. Hey, I saw that look. Starfleet 33% on what a bargain. It's funny that I was like guys, when Starfield releases, we're gonna play it. I was like, we gotta play it because I need to be able to like criticize it properly. I wanna be able to go in and be like, hey, this is why this game is bad. Starfield releases, it's so bad that even Bethesda fans are like, this is bad. I'm like, all right, well, never playing that. The modders gave up, did they actually? The only modders, the only devs who could have made it decent. Oh yeah, true. As Vultlamat helped demonstrate, the Valley alpacas are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. Might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with the tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beasts. Wonderful, give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten we are the clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of a 10 pel in the 1,000 column. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to guild, that comes around 1 million or so. Perhaps if we all pitch in, I can pay that easily. That's no money. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the costs. I'll find the money somehow. In that case... the basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier, 1 pel in the 100 column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods. There's something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million, so we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, right, I panicked and got it confused with Alphina's million gil. I'm not so sure about the trading idea. You were almost taught into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I just, I hate it when you're right. And let me help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again, Mablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes? I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feed, like you said. As long as Lamart goes alone to capture Alpaca, she's free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Hooray, let's see about getting you the saddle then, third promise. I don't know why you made me your offer, but I could see an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yeah, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need some extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly, although Endaline, I think you should go with Wuk Lamat. You've seen the markets and bazaars the world over, and surely you have sage advice to share. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing, but I'll leave the wool with Endaline anyway. The better to keep my hands free. It's like actually cold now somehow. To begin, I suggest we try trading wool to Havli, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but he'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Don't you remember they said that it's on mind-numbingly boring, they couldn't be bothered with it anymore? I don't remember it happening, but I wouldn't doubt it. Think about min with energy drink. Do you think it makes you absorb it quicker? How cool would that be? Absorb a vitamin quicker? Why would the energy drink do that? Because your body's working faster? Hoppla. Guys, look what it is. Is Civ still playing? Is it really possible to make 100 times what wool is worth just through trading? This is the artisan who makes our taming saddles. It's getting late, time to go to bed. Good night, Internet. I'm gonna end there soon too. Have a nice stream, thank you. Something I can do for you? Nei, Bella. Nei. You come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Mescal, I like to nurse a cuppa at the day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of the quality stuff and you got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us, sir. Promise such mescal can be had for only 5 pel in 1,000 column. Hold on. Did you say third promise? Then my offer has changed. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mescal, aged 3 years at least. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Sir Al-Jah will go to war, and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, third promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. Stupid bitch. Can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring in more customers. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Vuklamat. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that we have made travel swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promise plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what of you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation, at least a year or two younger than me, I'd say? Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I memorized the accounts of what it was like when the Yok-Hu ruled our village. Hak-Tu? That's why I offer to help. I want you to become a Dawn servant to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. But then I guess it better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mescal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expected to need the 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed, we just need to get going on with it. I may not have a head for trade or the stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece of Tuliulias on the line. Neither will I. We will make you Dawn servant. Aiming for the 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for a throne, for instance. Of course, the weaver, Bulnok was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to the road where we first met him. Let's go back to the road. I think I'm good with calling it there. We're gonna go to bed in a couple of hours, so... let's head back. I don't know if I'm resting here or not, so we'll just head back here. Alright, just a short 13-hour stream. You can probably expect about the same tomorrow, so... All right, video gaming people, thank you all so much for being here today. I hope everyone had a great time. We had more activity than I was expecting at such a with such a video game, but I'm sure people will slowly fall off as time progresses. I'm anticipating we'll probably be playing this for like a week or two. I said, you know, all things depending. Like today was a pretty good. We did some non-story related stuff. We didn't really do a lot of main story, but it was a good example of how the streams are going to be. We need to level up the Viper a little bit more. We need to level up the Pictomancer. But once we're done with both of those, we're just doing main story basically. So we should basically just be traveling around, talk to the people. Just a short 2-hour stream. Yeah, we're probably going to be doing those a pretty decent amount going forward. So yeah, the goal is like I said before, the goal is just to play the game and enjoy it and take my time with it. So I'll be back tomorrow. Probably a bit earlier than regular, but I'm not promising anything. I'm just gonna I'll be at least be back at 12, and we're just gonna play more Dawntrail. Probably play it all day until the evening. So that's gonna be a fun video gaming time, I think. Thank you all so much for joining today. Lord appreciate everyone. Hope everyone had a good time. Thank you so much for the raise today from both Tank and from Ducky. Everyone, please go check both of them out. Appreciate everyone hanging out, of course. Appreciate people to converse with me when there's some downtime in the video game. That's nice. If you're here, feel free to stream on the Discord, all that good stuff. I don't usually stream this much, and I don't usually stream these types of games. Mostly doing this for myself, so we will be playing probably a bunch of short games and then Elden Ring after this. But we're gonna return our friend Jin. I don't know if she's ending stream soon or whatever, but there's red messages. Should be pretty cool. I'm enjoying the expansion so far. Like, this has been a pretty good introduction to it, I think. I like the premise of the expansion, I like the characters. I like the yellow quests, and the side stuff has been really succinct so far, which I really like. We'll probably start tomorrow's stream by doing those side quests we didn't do. And then slowly but surely make our way to through the main story. We'll probably manage to get like a decent chunk through it tomorrow, I think, when we're kind of just focusing down on that, rather than getting used to things as we were doing today. So should be very cool. But I had a really good time. Hope all the people enjoyed it too. I think the game is pretty good. So maybe some people decide to give it a try after this. Anyway, love you all. Appreciate you all. Thanks for sticking around for 13 hours. I'll be back tomorrow. Keep fighting foes. Bye bye.